Hey, this is Joe Castiglione, and you're listening to Not Another Sox Podcast. Can you believe it?
Yankees suck! Yankees suck!
Buenos noches, amigos, and welcome to another episode of Not Another Sox Podcast. I am Jack Webster here with our producer Ian Doran, coming at you live from Providence, Rhode Island. Fellas, I don't care about the World
I'm
Series.
so checked out. This is fucking stupid.
Yeah, I didn't even watch last night's game. But we had a party, but...
We did. We had a party. It was way better than watching the shit-ass World Series.
Yeah, don't care. Just not going to happen. It's like the 2023 World Series, which also did not happen.
Yeah.
Like, you know, some World Series just don't matter at all. And this is one of them.
It's absolutely a World Series of all time. I would say, honestly, like the next 8 years of World Series don't matter as long as the Dodgers are doing what they're doing.
Yeah, no, they're just... Oh, except for the ones we're going to win.
Well, yeah, of course.
Which is, you know, all of them. But yeah.
Yeah, all of them?
Yeah,
You
all
think
of
we
them.
win 8 years in a row?
No, because there will be a strike in 2027. But
Do you think there will be a strike?
yeah, I do. I'm just hoping the World Series doesn't get canceled. So I'm just hoping for half a season.
That
That's
would be
the
fun.
goal. No, I would rather a full season.
Really?
Yeah, full season's cooler.
Yeah, I agree, but, you know, a half season's all right.
Yeah,
Well,
better than
would
nothing.
you rather-
Better
yeah.
than nothing.
Would you
And
rather
I would-
have a half season or no season,
Yeah,
right?
and the back half too. Like I would rather have the back half.
Oh.
Instead of just the front half, like in '94.
Oh, front half,
Yeah.
back half.
Yeah.
What happens if you only get 80 games? Do they still count those as standings and you get a World Series based off of standings in 80 games?
Yeah, I mean, it happened in 50 games in 2020, so or 60 games, I guess. Yeah.
Wow.
So everything still does count, even though it's dumb.
That is really dumb. Welcome back, listeners. Happy to have you. It is Sunday night, back to our regularly scheduled programming. So Sunday night, check us out live on Twitter and YouTube. We are posting every Monday. So check out Spotify, Apple Music, all those good things for your audio pleasure, but check us out live Sunday evenings. Right now, unfortunately, we're all stuck watching one of the World Series to ever do it.
Yeah. No. Like I could not think of just two worse opponents. Even last year, like it was, you know, you had the hate watch of the Yankees, and you know, I don't mind the Dodgers. Even I don't care that they spend a lot.
Los Doyers.
It's just boring that, you know, they're back, and then the Blue Jays just, you know, fuck them. Like that's yeah,
Right.
yeah, exactly. Like it could have been anyone in the AL. Should have been us. So it should have been us losing to the Dodgers.
It should have been. That should be us up there getting
Ah!
embarrassed,
Yeah.
getting our asses kicked. I am surprised it went out to 1-1 so quickly. I didn't expect the Blue Jays to show up the way they did in Game 1, but it has been the 2 games so far, and both of them have had historic moments. The first of which being Game 1, Addison Barger hits his pinch hit grand slam in the World Series, first time to ever happen.
Yeah, it's always so funny when like something just like essentially not like routine, but like not that out of the norm. It's just like this is the first time this has happened. And everyone's like, really?
Really?
Like there's been like
Cool.
over 100 of these
Right.
like, World Series matchups and games and everything. This is the first time? Really? Okay,
Really?
sure, whatever.
Yeah.
Like they're just literal like just baseball trivia back of the mind now, and like, you know, I'm gonna pull it out whenever I need to.
Yeah, unless the headline says Shohei Ohtani. I don't believe anyone's ever done it before or hasn't done it before.
Yeah, every other week, Otani's just like, you know, this is the first time anybody's ever done this, and you know what?
Yeah.
He added a full war to his thing, and oh yeah, by the way, he's also getting paid millions of dollars just in endorsements. So,
Right. And all the Babe Ruth truthers out there, all of them are going to be like, Babe Ruth used to pitch and hit home runs and do all that. I'm like, yeah, but, you know, Shohei Ohtani pitched and then he hit 3 home runs in the same game.
And he did not murder his wife yet.
Yes, there's still time.
There's still time.
There's still time. I hope he doesn't. I
yeah,
like
I hope he
Ohtani.
doesn't either. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just a good person like that.
Yeah, no, I think Ohtani's a good person. You know, he might like to gamble. Who knows?
Yeah.
But you know what? He's not murdering his wife, and that's what really matters.
Yes. Did Pete Rose murder his wife?
He did a lot of bad things. I don't think he murdered his wife.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
bad. So I guess what I'm hearing is that Babe Ruth murdered his wife.
Yeah, Babe Ruth confirmed justice for Helen. So
Yeah, may she rip in peace. Game 2, another historic moment. Yamamoto, another complete game. Back-to-back complete games in the postseason.
yeah, like I like his strategy of saying I'm not letting this fuck ass Dodgers bullpen ruin it for me. Like that, it's a good strategy, and I'm glad that they're using it because that bullpen's kind of bad.
Yeah, which I don't know how. I mean, I guess I do
It's
know
very
how.
funny, yeah.
Like, they picked some really stellar arms up in free agency, but they're all arms with injury history, and that's exactly what's happening. So I think he's right to not let them take it away from him. or
Yeah,
us.
no, he's like, I'm just gonna go out there, do the thing, be worth the $325 million, and you know, be the most famous Japanese guy on my team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be the best
Yeah.
Japanese guy on my team. Yeah.
Is it just the two of them right now?
No, it's Roki too.
Oh,
it's
that's
three,
right. Roki,
yeah.
who's also throwing, 103 to close out games?
Yep.
God.
Not yesterday though, because it was still Yamamoto.
Oh,
Yeah.
because he did all 9 games for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Which, when I heard that, I was a little surprised Randy Johnson hadn't done something like that, but cool.
Yeah. No, I mean, in this day and age, you don't see too many complete games. I mean, Crochet had like a few this year, got close, and you know what? He's really good. So I
is.
like him. We should have signed Yamamoto. That would have been cool.
I would have loved to have him. I don't think he was coming here over the Dodgers, but
No, but you know, we could have been like, here's even more money. I
could've.
think when Yamamoto was like entering free agency, I think everybody thought like, hey, like this guy's from Japan, we might get a good deal on him, and then everybody had that same thought.
Yeah.
And then it ended up being like, you know, a pretty fair contract. He was only like 25, 26, so it's ended up working out well for LA. So yeah, good for them.
Here's a good question. This might be like a good deep conversation. We'll take the tangent because I could not fucking care less what happens in this blue shit World Series. Do you think there are teams that benefit more from having deferred payments as opposed to offering all the money up front?
Well, I mean, every team does it. Like, not to the degree that, you know, Shohei Ohtani's doing it, where,
Right.
you know, it's $680 million deferred. But, like,
Right.
the Red Sox are still paying Manny Ramirez. Like, there's tons of other, you know, cases where guys are getting paid out, like, millions of dollars years and years after they played. So, you know, there's a lot that makes sense to it. Bregman was partially deferred, too, so it wasn't, like, the full $40 million. And the way, you know, kind of works out is when they're doing like the hit to the like tax and everything.
Yeah.
It's all in terms of net present value. So it's not like Ohtani's being charged, you know, $70 million against the tax this year. He's only being charged like $56 million because, you know, money now is more valuable than money in the future. Like 10 years from now, 68 million, still a lot of money, but it's not as much as $68 million today. So that's part of the reason why teams do it, you know, just kind of cut down the cost while still like getting the payer played. And sometimes, you know, with like some of these free agents, they just want like the biggest number. They just want big shiny number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big milky number.
I think I saw once there has never been a player that has signed between 180 and 199 million. They always just find a way to get above the $200 million mark,
Right.
Like through deferrals or through options and that type of, you know, yada yada.
Yeah.
Just so that way
Contract law.
they can be like, look, big number, like, and
biggest number in history.
these guys, like, that's what they really care about. They care about big number.
They do. Are you surprised that Juan Soto got the bigger number than Shohei Ohtani?
A bit, yeah. None of that's deferred. That's all straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Money in hand.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Soto was younger, so
Yep.
he got more years, so it's less or it's more spread out compared to like 15 versus, 10 years
Right.
or whatever. But still, like, I'd rather have Otani than, Juan Soto.
Uh-huh.
Still very good year. Still would have loved, Soto on the Sox, even if it meant like not doing anything else in the offseason.
Yep.
So that would have been cool, but
I would agree with that. I know, really interesting content talking about taxes on a baseball podcast.
yeah,
but like,
let's talk about the deferred money and what we should be putting the tax towards.
here's what
yeah.
the Democrats want for the taxes.
Oh man, yeah,
Crazy. But the reason I ask is because, like, to me, like you said, some states have those higher taxes. So teams like the Red Sox or the Dodgers probably want to defer more money because you're going to be able to offer players more money 10 years from now when they move out of Massachusetts and live in Florida full time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think the funniest one was Vlad because half of his contract comes in a signing bonus spread out over 10 years. And the reason he did that is because players are normally paid for, each game that they play. So like back in 2020, what we were talking about earlier when they only had the 60 game season, players only got like a third of what they normally would be paid because it's the same every game.
Right.
But when he does the signing bonus, that stays consistent. So if there's a lockout in 2027, he's still getting paid like he
Wow.
would normally.
Smart.
It's a galaxy brain type of move.
Yeah.
And same thing with Vlad. They just got it to 500 million just to be like big number.
Real
Yeah.
big. Is he a Boris client?
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah. Famous scene from Moneyball when he's on the phone and he says, "You're twisting my arm, Scott." It was Scott Boris. I also didn't fact check. I don't know if Scott
Yeah,
Boris
no,
was Damon's agent or not.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and believe it.
I'm going to believe it too. Boris has represented a lot of people. But anyway, agents, you get less time on our podcast.
Yeah.
Which team would win a World Series? The 2025 Blue Jays versus the 2024 Yankees.
Oh, definitely the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching this. Well, I'm not really watching this current World Series because it's kind of boring to me, honestly. Though all of my Toronto friends who know that we have the podcast are texting me and they're like, "Who are you rooting for?" And I'm like, "I'm rooting for a meteor to hit your fucking stadium, dude." Like,
I am still cheering for the Dodgers because they're not the Blue Jays.
yeah, I am too. Also, I like the Dodgers. I don't know any of the Dodgers right now that have like beat their wife. Personally, I don't know any of the Blue Jays that have either.
I was
but
gonna say, yeah, I don't think there are many wife beaters in here that we know of.
that we know of.
That we know of.
And I think players on both sides are pretty good people, but like if there's nobody to absolutely hate, like the Dodgers seem to be good people with what they're doing. So I'm rooting for the Dodgers. Also, they're better. Also, they're cooler. Where
I
was
also like
I?
a good villain. I like a good villain sometimes. Like obviously, in the 90s and early 2000s, it was the Yankees. Oh, look at us. And now it's the Dodgers. And, it's fun to cheer against the villain sometimes, especially when the villain's spending millions of dollars and, you get nice weather there and, their fans kind of suck too. So
Yep.
there's that.
Did you watch Kim Possible at all as a kid?
Yes.
Okay.
And as an adult.
Yeah, I forget. Is it like Dracula or what's her nemesis's name? I totally forget.
Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, the Yankees are like him, and then the Dodgers are like Shigo. How
Yeah.
she has her fists on fire and like knows karate and does most of the work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The Dodgers are Shigo. They're the bad guy. I think the Yankees are not a good baseball team.
No,
personally.
and I'm glad they got embarrassed.
Me too.
Yeah.
And I
And it
think
sucks we got embarrassed by them because that makes us even look dumber.
it does, and that was our fault, and we know that. But I think it's better to know that the Blue Jays are a much better team this year than the Yankees were last year. I wouldn't even call it close. Like,
no.
I think the Blue Jays get two. I don't think the Dodgers go the next three, but I think it's the Dodgers.
No, and I pointed this out last episode. It'd be really cool to still be the only AL East team to beat the Dodgers in the World Series. So let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be really cool. What about the A's? Or are they not technically in the AL East because
They're not in. Yeah.
they're in a different division?
Yeah, because they're on the West Coast.
Oh.
so they wouldn't be in the AL East. Yeah.
Oh, but they're east to Japan.
I think they're so far. No, they'd be super far, even more west. Yeah. so
Yeah.
there's that.
If you go the other way from Japan.
Yeah, if you go the other way.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think that the Sox lock up Bregman?
Yeah,
You do.
I do. And that's our episode, folks. Yeah, thank you for coming.
But you think that he's opted out at this point. You think they go back in there and they lock him up for 5-6 years?
Yeah, no, I think both sides can, find a way to make it work. Bregman has to be their number one priority in this offseason. I would love it even if, it's like that first week where you're only still allowed to talk to the player before they officially reach free agency or whatever, and I would love to just get it done right then and there and not even have to, think about it.
Yeah.
For the rest of the off season. Yeah. I don't want to have to do the whole song and dance and have to wait till nearly spring training and it impacts the other moves that you make. I think getting that one done just right away will help, guide the rest of the off season. So that way you can go into the winter meetings just trying to get a number 2, Poopy.
Yeah, number 2.
Or maybe you go out there and get a Schwarber or an Alonso, but that you have third base locked up.
Yeah. We'll go to a commercial break here in a second because we're doing a shorter episode, but I would love to ask you in that vein before we do that, if you have a backup plan at third base. Worst comes to worst.
Yeah, there's not a lot of other guys out there. You would probably have to make a trade or just put Meyer there and, hopefully Story, sticks around. So,
yeah, well, we do have a little visitor with us tonight. We have a little read from Delete Me. Delete Me makes it easy, quick, and safe to remove your personal data online at a time when surveillance and data breaches are common enough
I got it up there.
to make everyone vulnerable.
Yeah,
I see it.
It's over
Wait,
there.
well, we have the banner now, too. You can put the banner at the bottom if you do the overlay.
Oh, man.
Yes. No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, right in the middle.
Delete me, delete me, delete me, delete me, delete me.
No, next to it, it's the white one. No, not that one.
No,
it says welcome. Man,
Delete
this
me.
is going to be a great YouTube video.
There we go.
There it is. So, God, I hope we don't lose our ad sponsors. But I hope you're watching this. Listener, this is great content.
Yep.
It is worth it. So...
Keep going. Keep going.
You are having too much fun. Actually, I should use Delete Me to delete all the data that you are creating right now on our podcast.
Subliminal advertising.
Yeah. Data brokers are making a profit off of this data right now.
Good.
Delete me.
Actually,
delete
no,
me,
bad.
Bad. What do data brokers do, you might ask, and why are you selling them this delete me ad? Delete me, delete me, delete me. Data brokers, they share your name, contact info, social security number, home address, even information about your family members, and that could all be compiled into data brokerage and sold online. Just like this wonderful episode that is now covered in all this delete me advertising. But really great partner, really great service. We definitely both have pretty active online presences.
What?
And when we run for office one day, we definitely don't want those skeletons in the closet.
I don't think that matters anymore.
No, you don't? Why?
Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, first of all, I'm not running for office. Second of all, I don't think that matters anymore.
Okay, so wait, would you rather run for office with or without what is currently online?
Yeah, I would rather just have that all deleted.
Yeah, you would rather delete it.
I'd rather
delete me. Delete me. Delete me. Delete me. Delete me. Delete me.
Delete me.
Delete me. Delete me.
Delete me. Delete me.
So take control of your data. Keep your private life private by signing up for Delete Me now at a special discount for Not Another Sox podcast listeners. Get 20% off your Delete Me plan when you go to joindeleteme.com/HIT and use promo code HIT at checkout. The only way to get 20% off is to go to joindeleteme.com/HIT and enter code HIT at checkout. That's joindeleteme.com/HIT, code HIT.
Delete me.
Are you still having fun with the Delete Me ad?
I am, yeah.
Well, I like Delete Me, and I like whatever our next ad is about to be, which is going to be...
Darts.
Darts. I love darts.
Yep.
Back from darts.
Back
probably.
from darts.
Yeah. Do you think they were the weighted darts or the feather darts?
Yeah, I think they're
Or like cigarette darts?
Yeah, cigarette darts. We don't want to say the European name for those.
Why? What is it?
Nothing.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
No.
You should have that information deleted.
Yeah.
Delete me.
Delete.
Having so much fun with this. Well, we are back from our commercial break. Why don't we do our fit check? We're a few minutes behind.
Yep.
I'm getting that in.
I'm wearing sweatpants today, but you know what? That's okay.
Do they fit?
Yeah, they do. But yeah, we got a nice one on today. We got some Hooters racing. Yeah. I forget what's on the back here, so this is gonna be experience
It's
for all of
two
us.
zeros next to each other.
Wow. Yeah, just like boobies.
Just like Hooters.
Just like Hooters booby bazooka jabongas.
Why? What inspired the Hooters racing jersey today?
Because I haven't worn it yet, and you know what? I
You
like
want to?
wings. Yeah.
Yeah, you're also a racer.
Yeah, I'm a very good racist.
Yes, that's the technical term.
Delete me.
Delete me. I like this jersey a lot. I wish you had more opportunities to wear it, but god damn it, playing with the overlays. Go watch this episode
Yeah,
on
this
YouTube.
is a YouTube episode for anybody listening in the car.
Yeah, and if you're watching this on YouTube, go watch it on Apple's podcast.
Yeah, go still just like rate us 5 stars on everywhere. So do that. Yeah.
You are a big Hooters guy.
Yeah, you know, I still like B-Dubs has better wings. I'm gonna go ahead and say that, but you know,
Wild Wings has better wings
they do.
than
yeah.
Hooters.
And more sauce flavors, which I appreciate.
Yeah, the mango habanero at B-Dubs all time.
Yep.
All time. I would put that in my top 3 drafts.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Maybe
That's
a
one of my
number
favorite
one.
hot sauces. Yeah.
Do you have one that beats out the mango habanero?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Whoa. Let's go.
Not a B-Dubs at least. Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Truff sauce is very good too. Yeah,
Oh,
more,
I
more
love me a
free
good
ads.
truff sauce.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you get a chance to wear your Hooters racist jersey.
I got it at Spencer's Gifts.
Spencer's Gifts.
Yep.
You know, surprisingly,
Today's sponsor.
they got hit. Yeah. Spencer's Gifts. So before we had gone to the break, we talked about what this team is going to look like. Hi, Petey. Oh, there's a dog here.
Yeah, you know what? You can
Yeah,
have the chair.
He can. Oh,
Or-
he's
or
going on
not.
the couch.
Yeah.
Oh, he's indecisive.
Oh my god.
He's
Yeah. I don't know how we keep getting muted because of this dumb dog.
Did
but
you think we got muted?
I don't know when we got muted, so welcome back, everybody. Petey was saying some real racist things about Hooters.
Yeah, but you stopped him.
I did
I'm
stop
really
him,
proud
yeah.
of you. Before the break, we talked about, what happens with third. You had mentioned Bregman's the lock, but, Meyer's a backup option. Aren't a lot of great options on the free agency market. There's a lot of talk about Meyer being a potential trade piece in the offseason. Do you think that has any merit to it?
It would have to be like for a frontline starter. Like you would trade Meyer for like a Hunter Green.
Yeah.
Or like I wouldn't even do it for like Joe Ryan because that's only 2 years. But like if you can get like a long-term frontline starter, yeah, you'd trade anybody that's not named Roman Anthony.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like I would prefer not to because I think Meyer's value is not low, but he's been hurt. That wasn't like lighting the world on fire when he came up or anything. So I wouldn't want to sell low on him either. I wouldn't want to sell him at all.
Right.
But, like I think it would be dumb to trade him now as opposed to even trading him in the off season. Like if you just wanted to trade Meyer for, Crochet and
Yeah.
like, it kept Kyle Teal and Braden Montgomery. Like I would have been fine with that, but I don't think it really makes too much sense now, especially when you are looking for so much, infield help. And not only that, infield defense, which he was great at. Like
Yeah.
that was the thing he looked the best at.
Yeah.
So I would like to keep that guy on my team where he can play short, second, or third for you. And, he's going to be probably your best defender there at any one of those 3 positions. So I don't think they ended up trading him. And, I don't think they also plan on him to be starting,
Sure.
season unless somebody gets injured. I think they do go out there and find guys for positions. But, if any one of those three guys goes down or Trevor Story, the wind blows in the wrong direction and he ends up missing half the year, then you have a major leaguer that can play that position well, which, makes a huge difference.
So you're only using Meyer to net a big fish if you have to net a big
Yeah,
fish.
like if push came to shove and like you were getting Hunter Green or like I don't even know who else like you would probably trade, but like I'm treating him like the number one prospect in the system right now, even though technically he's graduated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roman Anthony, off a technicality, is the number one prospect. You mean he is the number one prospect?
Yeah, because the other guy graduated.
Yeah, he's technically the number one prospect. That was a wild, hilarious, dumbass story this year. But you mentioned defense is going to be really important. I mean, there's an all-time Meyer moment where he's diving over the third base line, grabs that ball, and then walks by the lady cop, and she's like, "Oh man."
Yeah, I was that lady cop.
Yeah, we were all that lady cop.
Yeah.
But the Sox have hired 2 more minor league defensive coaches. Do you think that's one specifically for Christian Campbell, or do you think that's more so like the guys coming up are more adept at making their plays?
Yeah, I think, what they saw with Christian Campbell and like him being just literally one of the worst defenders in MLB definitely was like a wake-up call for the organization. And like I think Craig, after second year, seeing some of the guys and really making the team and the organization his own, was just like, we need to fix this shit because it has been bad for a long, long time. So the way you do that is from bottom up. Like, it's not like you could just hire some major league defensive coordinator and he's going to fix your entire infield.
Right.
It comes from, developing these guys and, having them learn down in the lower minors and higher minors and everything. So I'm hoping they can fix Christian Campbell because second base does make the most sense for him. Like, there's such a clear spot for him and he's so bad there that they're like, well, he's probably an outfielder and we have 1,000 outfielders. So I'm hoping that, some of these guys might be able to just make a difference for him and then the bat comes back. So I haven't given up on Christian Campbell either. And same thing, I don't want to sell low on him either.
Yeah, he has a ton of talent. Like, there was a time when people were rating Christian Campbell in the prospect system higher than Meyer, higher than Anthony, that Campbell has the potential to be an absolute superstar, which we all know he does. A lot of great raw power. Do you think he's a potential trade piece, or do you think only Meyer because Meyer has not been extended?
Yeah, Myers, I think that since you have already extended Campbell and he didn't get off to a hot start, I don't think, I think a team would still take that on, but I don't think the Red Sox are like willing to just get out of bed with that yet either. I think they just want to, see how it goes and hopefully get back to the guy that he was more in 2024 and at the beginning of 25. So I would be surprised if they traded him too.
Yeah. Also, you don't want to extend guys and then trade them. It's just not good for business.
Yeah, well, we already did that once, so.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Never, we don't need to bring that up.
Okay. All right. I'll forget it. So my last few things here, we're going to wrap up. Again, a bit of a shorter episode tonight. Firstly, like, comment, subscribe. We love attention. We would love more attention. And we have some exciting off-season episodes coming up, but please give us some feedback. What kind of episodes would you like to see? What are some things that you don't like that we're doing right now? And we'll consider getting rid of them, but TBD.
One thing we're not getting rid of.
Oh, no. Oh no!
The one thing we're not getting rid of.
Delete
me.
me.
We're not deleting. Delete me.
Delete me.
Yeah.
Delete me. Delete me.
Delete me. Delete me. Yeah.
You're having too much fun with this.
I will do this every episode.
But listeners, give us some feedback. What are some kind of episodes you want to see? What are some things that you like that we're doing? What are some other things you'd like to be introduced?
No.
My last thing for you, it's not as much of a game tonight. It's more a question. Answer it to your greatest extent.
Okay.
And we'll call it a night. Where do you think every Red Sox player is vacationing right now? As much as you want to go, you don't have to tell me all 40 men on the 40
The
men.
only person I care about is Masataka Yoshida, the world traveler.
The world
Yeah,
traveler.
he's just everywhere. I think he's back home, so I like to think, Cancun's overcrowded. So I think Masa is like in Miami just getting a tan.
Wow. Even tanner?
Yeah.
He's already pretty tan and
He's
handsome.
beautiful.
Yeah. Mas Sandiego,
Yeah.
Carmen Sandiego Shida.
You got that.
Did I get it?
Okay, we're ending the episode.
Okay. Like, comment, subscribe. I love you.
Okay,
I love you. No, I love
Okay,
you. Okay, love you.
yeah.
Bye.
Okay,
I love you. Bye.
Poop ball.